Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to do my review of DirecTV Now, the streaming service from AT&T and DirecTV, and that AT&T part is key. We'll get to that here in a second, though. We're going to cover what I like and don't like about the service and how it stacks up against its competition, Sling TV. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm here on this homepage, and that's because the UI is the thing you're going to hear me say I love the most about DirecTV Now, and they kill it before you even sign up. Now, before we get to that, the main thing, the main takeaway for this video, these services are super subjective. These streaming services are. So to hop in here and get a little ahead of myself over looking at Sling TV's packages, it's going to depend on what you want and or your family, you know, what channels are important to you guys, because that's really what's going to determine your price at the end of the day, obviously. And there's not a true a la carte option yet where you can just say, I want these 5 channels and that's it. I'll pay you 25 bucks a month for that or 20 bucks a month for that. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Really subjective. So if that's what you're looking for in this video, you're not going to find it. It's going to depend on what channels you really want, and nobody can answer that except you. Moving right along, though. Like I said, the UI on DirecTV Now is killing it, and it starts before you ever sign up. Super intuitive here. Alphabetical order, nice. Channels that are included in the package are white. Channels that aren't are grayed out. For example, I want NFL Network. I don't have it in the base package. Well, how much do I have to spend to get it? 55? There it is. Now, let's say I want NHL. That's still not there. 65 a month? Oh, okay, there's NHL. So, I think that's awesome. Really helps you navigate what channels you want, what package you're going to have to get, how much money you're going to have to spend to get the channels that you want. I'm not going to spend a lot of time here on the extras as far as pricing goes. That pricing seems pretty consistent throughout, so the only one that I use is HBO, and I have AT&T service, so that's included for free for me. Last thing I'll talk about before diving into the UI. I've mentioned AT&T a couple of times now, which I have. If you have AT&T, DirecTV Now is going to be the winner on price alone. I mean, I like the service a lot, but if you're just trying to save money, DirecTV Now is going to be the winner. I ditched my DirecTV service a couple months ago because I got more channels for less money with DirecTV Now because I have AT&T. So I was getting a discount on my DirecTV service through AT&T, 25 bucks a month off. That same credit applies to DirecTV Now. So this is the package I've got. I pay 30 bucks a month for all this stuff. Like, that's an awesome deal. I get all my ESPN, I get my Fox Sports, I get my TNT for basketball, SEC Network, which I never watch, but whatever, and NFL Network. That's the big one. Football season's right around the corner, and I can't wait. In the words of Bart Scott. But yeah, if you got AT&T, 25 bucks a month off any of these packages, I mean, it's going to be really difficult to beat. So, you got AT&T, check out DirecTV Now. Probably going to win out in my experience, at least, looking through these prices. Now, enough of that stuff. Diving into the UI of DirecTV Now. I like it a lot. It's really consistent, about as consistent as it can be across platforms. So, on the browser and on the phone, this is what you're going to see as soon as you fire it up. You're going to see what the last channel that you were watching. So for me, it's NFL Network. I was watching some preseason football yesterday, and that's when I, closed out my browser. I was watching some football, so that's the channel that's on. You're going to see a What's On Now tab, just showing you stuff that's on. Continue watching. So this is some stuff, and this feature is not unique to DirecTV Now, I don't believe, but you can go back and watch shows that have already aired on your own time, basically. So it's not, you don't have to DVR them necessarily. My wife loves that. She loves cooking shows and the Food Network, so as you can see, she's been at it, watching shows that have already aired that she wasn't able to catch previously without having to DVR it. Trending, premium highlights, top free stuff. It's just recommending crap it thinks you're gonna like. I will say, Edge of Tomorrow is a phenomenal movie. If you guys haven't seen Edge of Tomorrow, do yourself a favor and watch it. Great, great movie. One of Tom Cruise's best. Probably doesn't beat Top Gun, but anyway, great movie. Now, moving on, up here at the top, you can obviously change channels here, just clicking these buttons, and you know they'll load up. You may get a little bit of buffering on this service, and that's pretty consistent on the streaming services I've tried. It might buffer initially. It just happens on streaming services. It usually goes to full quality pretty quickly. Here at the top, My Library. This is where your DVR recordings will show up, and DVR is included for free with DirecTV Now. I've yet to use it, which is why you don't see anything there, but it's included for free. Discover, just like anything you'd expect with Netflix or anything else like that. It's just showing you some content on some different categories. That's really all that it is. Nothing special. Now the guide. The guide, the guide, the guide. You use the guide all the freaking time, right? You use the guide a lot. So on PC, that's my least favorite guide. You can sort here by these different categories across all platforms. And then you've obviously got the guide here in white with your content there bottom right. Now on TV, tablets, and phones, this is not the case. The guide still looks exactly the same options, but whatever you're watching is still going on in the background, and this guide is transparent. I love that feature. I mean, I think that's awesome. You can keep watching what you're watching and look at the guide. Like, come on, that's a great feature. So, what I'm talking about with the UI, a big piece of it there is the guide and that being transparent. I really, really like it. So, moving right along, that's all the UI stuff. We covered the AT&T stuff, the discount that you get. It may not be 25 bucks, but it's worth checking out. It's probably something. You just have to link your DirecTV Now to your AT&T. You get an NFL Network, obviously, which for me is huge, and it streams in 1080p. Now, things I don't like. It streams in 1080. That's great, but you can't select the quality. If you have a 4K TV, you're looking for something that'll stream all your content in 4K, not going to happen. Now, I don't even know if these games are recorded, for example, if you want to watch the NFL, let's say. I don't even know if those games are recorded in 4K or streamed in 4K at all if they have cameras capable there. And that's just going to be something that's going to keep taking time, man. If you've got a 4K TV, you're probably out of luck, at least at the moment. So can't select the quality. You have to use Chrome or Safari. As you can see, I got a Chrome tab here. I love Firefox. Firefox is my favorite browser because Google's got enough information on me without me using their browser. I already don't use their search or Gmail, but I can live with it. In case you guys didn't know, Chrome and Safari share the same code base. The only two browsers supported with DirecTV Now are Chrome and Safari. My guess is they wanted to get it out to as many browsers as possible while doing the least amount of work possible. To me, that's just being efficient as a programmer, so I can't really hit them too hard for that. Unless, we're 2 years down the road and there's still no support for Firefox, then it could be an issue. But that's about it with the dislikes. Now, one of the things with my dislikes is, and you guys can say this one with me, if you don't have AT&T, the price is too damn high. I mean, this is expensive if you don't have AT&T. There's no way to get around it. It's just a lot of money. And with different packages that your internet service provider may offer you, these are probably going to be more money. And I don't know if you're at the same amount of channels or not. Again, very subjective, depends on where you live. At least on the surface. And this is one of my gripes with Sling. We're comparing DirecTV Now against its biggest competition right now, Sling. Sling Orange, ESPN and Disney, owned by Disney. That's probably why those are there. But wait, where's my NFL Network? How do I get... Oh, okay. If I want these other sports channels, I have to pay another 25 bucks a month. Not really. You just pay for their highest level package. But yeah, nothing in alphabetical order. Just kind of a jumbled mess, which annoys me. Maybe doesn't annoy you. Awesome if it doesn't. So I want my sports stuff. We already know that. Again, for reference, I'm comparing it against this $55 a month package on DirecTV Now. So I want my sports. I'm starting at 40 bucks a month to get my ESPN, my Fox Sports, my NFL Network. Cool. Now, coming down here, Cloud DVR is not included by default. So now we're up to $45 a month. And we're not done yet. Taking it a step further, these sports extras, again, depend on the base package that you picked. I don't know what this base package entails, if it gives you any sort of discount. It's not indicated if it does. So, if you want SEC Network, now remember, we've got SEC Network on here. We got NFL Network. All right, $5 a month there for SEC, ESPN News, ESPNU. Coming right back up. SEC again, ESPN News, ESPNU. Got all those there. So now we're sitting at 50 bucks a month. Well, wait, I want my NFL Red Zone. Well, that's an extra 10 just for Red Zone. Oh, man. Now, to be fair, again, for those of you saying, well, it's not listed here, you're right, it's not. But it's allegedly coming. Information's been pretty limited. Red Zone's supposed to be coming to DirecTV Now I'm assuming it'll be included in this NFL Network thing, but we'll see. Or that I can go to NFL Network's app or something like that and log in that way. That remains to be seen. It's not football season quite yet. We're still in the preseason, like I said earlier. But you add all that together, we got $10 a month for this, plus 5 for, these couple of channels here, plus 40 for the base package, plus the cloud DVR. We're at $60 a month. 60. Yeah, is it really this innocent $25 a month? No. Now, granted, in these add-on packages that we just looked at, you're getting some more channels that aren't included. For example, NHL Network. Hopping back over, we don't have NHL Network here in the package that I have. So you are getting some more channels. But again, that's what I talked about with this being so subjective. Do you care about SEC Network or ESPN News, ESPNU? Are you a big college football fan? These might not matter to you. Same with the NHL, or NFL Red Zone, NBA TV. It's subjective. It depends on what you want. Maybe they've got some other add-ons down here that, instead of jumping all the way up to the more expensive package on DirecTV Now, you can hop down here and, add on another package for $5 a month, stuff for your kids or whatever. It's subjective, man. It depends on what you and your family want. For me, DirecTV Now is cheaper to get the sports channels that I want. Again, my wife's pretty simple, just wants her Food Network and she's good. But I'd be paying $60 a month. And if you've got AT&T and you're trying to cut the cord with cable, call AT&T or chat here with DirecTV Now to see if you can save some money, because $30 a month, you're not going to beat it. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap it up for me. I don't want to be rambling too much longer. I wanted to show you guys the UI before you had to spend any money, or before you have to do that 7-week free trial, because if you're like me, you're going to forget that you started the free trial after they got your credit card information and pay for it anyway. So that's it. That wraps this video up. If you like this content and you want to see more content from me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you didn't, and leave a comment below. I do read through all the comments. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.